Welcome back, guys,
to another brand new podcast.
Wow, man, it's been a while now.
It has been the first podcast for 2023.
Mostly like a year, I think.
Yes.
When was the last time we actually posted something?
A long time. It's been too long. Ooh. Welcome back to our Adobo and Pizza Pod. In today's topic, we are going to be talking about how do you know you've found the right one?
How do you know? Do you know?
I don't know. Do you know?
Well, we'll find out.
Let's just talk about your past relationships.
Let's dive right in. Wow.
Yeah.
Is this like a session or
Let's
something?
just go. I'm sure you have been with girls who you've been for a while or a long time. You told me your first girlfriend was, you were together for 10 years.
Absolutely, yeah.
So did you ever come to a point where you kind of thought, yep, I'm going to be with her for the rest of my life?
Ooh, that's a good question. Well, I don't really think so, at least for my first girlfriend.
Really?
I never really thought that because we were together at a very young age. So, I mean, it's like I was 15. I never really thought we would like be together forever because at some point,
Wow.
I just took a completely different path. And when I moved to London, things changed very quickly.
So can you say that you outgrew each other?
Probably. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think, when you start a relationship at such a young age, you don't know what's going to happen to you. You don't know how you're going to be.
26 isn't a young age.
Well, but if you start a relationship at like 15, I changed. She changed as well.
Okay.
So, when I moved to London, she didn't accept it. We broke up.
But it's crazy when you think of it. Like feeling that someone is the one doesn't depend on the length of time you've been together.
Oh, absolutely.
You were together for 10 years.
I think it doesn't matter. Like you feel it right away if someone is right for you. I don't think you need to wait 10 years. Yeah, with my second relationship, I think I thought at some point that we could be together for life. We could have kids as well, but it didn't work.
It still didn't work out.
Yeah, no, she left, so...
That's great to know.
That's good for you.
It's good for me. So in this case, since,
Hey, how about you?
Oh, me.
How about your relationship?
I thought we were going to skip me. So for me, obviously, like I've shared with you guys that I have kids. So, you really do come to a point, especially when you have kids, that, you could be spending the rest of your life with this person. And there are times, obviously, that I thought this. But when you think this, I don't know, just something happens along the line and it just doesn't work out and you just feel that, no, I can't spend the rest of my life with this person because of something that he's done or something that has hurt you mentally. If the relationship has become toxic in a way, like why would you want to spend the rest of your life with this person, even though you have kids? And I know that, and I've told you guys that it's not easy to walk away from a toxic relationship, especially if there are kids involved. But I was, I guess, strong enough to walk away from it, and I'm thankful I did. Otherwise, I would not be here today. For you, what are the top 3 important elements of a relationship?
Now, the first thing, definitely respect. I mean, you have to respect me, right? Because of course, if you can't stand me, if you wake up in the morning, you look at me and you think, wow, man, I really don't want to be with this guy. I don't like this guy. I don't respect this guy anymore. I can make mistakes, but you still want to look at me like I am kind. And, we're not going to be always like loving each other like the first month we were together, right? So things change, but as long as we respect each other, that's absolutely fine. We can keep going and we can be together. Second thing, I want you to be independent. And I'm not, it's not just about like finance. Like I don't want you to make money. I want you to make money and I want you to be independent financially, but I don't want you to look at me and say, I'm not happy because of you, because you don't make me happy. Like you have to be completely independent on that. You have to be happy, with yourself. And then of course, the happiness that I give you, it should be like an extra happiness, a different kind of happiness. But if you're not happy within yourself, really not gonna work.
I told you guys in my videos, like, independent women is the best.
Yes.
And the last one?
Well, last one, probably like you have to be understanding. I don't want to be with someone who doesn't understand certain situations. Like I want to try to give you everything. Maybe there might be moments where we can't do certain things. Maybe we have to be careful. Like I don't want to be with the princess who's always like, oh, I want more, or you're not able to provide certain things. I just want to be with someone that is understanding and mature. So how about you?
For me, I feel that number one is communication. I think communication is extremely important in a relationship because you would have to be able to communicate to each other comfortably to be able to understand each other, which is one of your pointers. Without communication, if a couple is not able to communicate well, they tend to hide secrets away from each other because they're not comfortable talking to each other about certain things. And the second one would be support, supporting each other in every single way possible. You support me in what I do.
Oh, yeah.
And I support you in what you do. You support me financially, and I support myself financially.
That's true. Which is how it's supposed to be, right? Like you don't want me to, just shove money to you. You have to be able to be independent and work and
like you want to be with someone who supports you and not bring you down.
Yeah, if I told you now we have Alex here, you gotta quit what you're doing and just take care of him.
Yeah, that would be
horrible.
That would be selfish.
Yeah.
That is really selfish. And the next one is trust. Highly important because like I've been telling you guys, without trust in a relationship, there is no relationship. Trust is pretty much your foundation of a relationship. Like if I don't trust you,
it becomes a nightmare, no?
Exactly. It becomes a toxic relationship. Now, what if the trust is broken?
Some people forgive,
True, but we never forget. They say that if you make a mistake once, it's a mistake. If you make it twice, it's a choice.
But just, let's try not to do
let's just stay away from
BS.
that. So now let's just talk about what are the major signs to know that someone is that one for you.
Well, you definitely have to support what I do. So, if you support my dreams, then definitely you are the one for me.
Okay. For me, I think one of the most important thing is being comfortable around each other. Because if you feel kind of like this awkwardness towards each other, it's kind of like, I think being comfortable to the point where you can become friends besides being, married or being boyfriend and girlfriend is important.
I'm a dad. I'm your husband, but I also want to be your friend. Like I want to be able to talk to you about certain things and have fun and, go on holiday and have a laugh. It's not just about, bills and Alex and buying food and grocery. It's, you don't want to do that. And so like you really want to, I think, be yourself. And if you feel like laughing or talking about something like, weird, you should just open up because your wife can be your friend as well, right?
Exactly. You don't want to be different. Like, you don't want to have to come to a point where you feel like you need to change yourself for someone just because they don't like that part of you. Like, I was with someone who I couldn't laugh the way I laughed. Like, sometimes I can laugh out loud, especially when I'm really comfortable with a person. And so I couldn't do that because he didn't like it. He thought it was too loud, so I had to change that. I feel that this person is the one for you. I think you can be yourself and you don't have to change any part of you. So you should be able to accept everything about each other.
Which I think is probably the best thing about, being with someone that you're gonna spend all your life. You can be yourself. You can accept the other person.
For example, you accepted that I had kids.
Well, you accepted that I'm a grumpy Italian.
At least he admitted it. So for you guys, what are the top 3 things for you to make you feel that this person is the right one for you?
Let's go to therapy.
Yeah.
Leave a comment down below. Let us know. Well, that brings us to the last question.
The most important question.
Goodness, it's so hard.
How did you know, or when did you know or feel that I was the one for you? That you wanted to spend the rest of your life with me?
Well, I guess I always knew. It's something that I felt at the beginning, that's for sure.
At the beginning?
Yeah.
Like when you saw my picture on Badu?
Well, that was too early. But I think when I met you in the Philippines, I kind of knew, it kind of grew in me. I think I just liked the way you made me feel, that I could be myself. And I also liked the fact that we didn't have anything. Like we would start from scratch and we were kind of a blank piece of paper, and I thought it would be cool to write something nice, like a long story, hopefully long. Like right now I can't imagine like in 10 years like not being with you. It's kind of, I don't know,
just 10 years.
No, but like, I'm saying like for the rest of my life. I'm just saying that
until you die.
Yeah. Wow, dude. Oh my goodness.
This has become deep.
It sounds like a long time, though.
You're stuck with me. Did you just realize that? You're going to be stuck with me until you grow old and wrinkly.
My last breath.
I think he just realized what he's up against.
No, but it's true, though. But joke aside, like, I knew it. I think we were, like, cool together. And we didn't have anything. We were starting from scratch. Now I want to be with you. I just don't want to think about this part of my life. I just want to keep moving forward.
Never
How
look
about
back.
you? When did you feel? When did you feel it? Did you feel it?
Well, I felt that I wanted to be with you at the beginning as well. Maybe the first few days, or maybe even when, the first day that we spent together, because I finally found someone who made me feel the peace that I've been kind of waiting for. You know how sometimes you have this imagination where you feel that I hope that the one I end up with is gonna be like this person. Like you have this imagination in your head. When we spent the first few days together, I just kind of felt that that's been you all along. It's like you came into life. Wow. Deep.
Naman yan. Good, I showed up.
Good you showed up on Badu. Otherwise, I don't know where I'd be. I don't know where you'd be as well.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Well, it's destiny, buddy.
It is destiny. It's crazy. Like when you think about everything that we've gone through in life, like if we chose a different direction, we wouldn't have met each other.
Can you imagine how weird?
It would have been weird.
Well, we would be in different places. Good thing that we are here in this life, though.
Yeah. It's good to be married with you.
Yes.
To you.
That's nice. Thank you very much.
And so that is it. That wraps up our podcast for today. Did you guys
Cool.
like the topic for the day? If not, I don't know why not.
In this podcast, pizza and adobo.
Adobo pizza pod?
Yeah, pizza
Doesn't
comes
even
first.
know. Adobo
Pizza
comes first.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you. And we will
See
see
you.
you
Next time.
on the next one. Bye for now.